You're wearing pants.
Yes, I'm wearing pants. I figure since Steve Rogers and I are no longer dating, the last thing I want to do is entice him.
Girl, the way you dress, you couldn't entice him if you wore a sign over your head that said loose and available.
Oh, very funny.
Anyway, what's on your agenda for today?
I'm going to be starting my therapy with Dr. Einstein.
Congratulations, girl. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, please. I don't even know what to say to the man. I've never been to therapy before. No one in my family has ever been to therapy before. Well, there was that time with my brother Charles, when he thought he was a turkey. We tried to send him to the United States to my cousin Sharon for Thanksgiving, but she wrote to us saying, "No, thank you, we don't eat relatives." I'm going to remind her that the next time she chews me out for coming to her wedding as a bridesmaid in a dress that was 3 sizes too small. I tried to tell her I'm not a size 2. Anyway, yes, I'm going to therapy, and I have to come through this as a whole woman. I can't lose my man to that Brooklyn bimbo.
Are you referring to Rhonda Morgenstein?
Of course I'm referring to Rhonda Morgenstein. Who else? Have you seen that girl? She's got legs up to her neck.
Stephanie, you don't have to compete with that. You have something she doesn't have.
And what's that? A corner on the ugly market?
No, you have Steve Rogers' love. He loves you. He doesn't love her.
Well, he might love me now, but if I don't give him what he wants, he's going to take that love elsewhere, and she's going to be the recipient of it.
Then you know what you have to do.
Yes, I know what I have to do. I have to go to therapy, I have to get through it, I have to come out as a whole woman. You know, I've been thinking.
What about?
My brother Charles would have made a tasty turkey.
Whatever may come our way, we'll deal with it day to day. We hope you'll be there while we're living in our timeshare.
Hey, George, did you meet the new lady who just moved in? You mean Rhonda? Yeah, I met her. She's really nice. Yeah, I thought so. She was married to your guardian Roy. Yeah, I know. Isn't that cool? I just hope she doesn't mess things up between Roy and my mom. I don't think you have to worry about that, Kathy. Hey, kids, did either of you see Steve Rogers? I think he went to the store. Well, when he gets back, would you tell him that Rhonda Morgenstein wants to talk to him? Over my dead body. Oh, hi, doll. Is there a problem? You're my problem. You're trying to take my man from me and I won't have it. Hey, doll, let me tell you something. If I wanted to take your man, he would have been taken already. Can I give you a piece of advice? If you want to hang on to this guy, you gotta do something about your clothes. What's wrong with my clothes? Please, spandex pants and a tank top? Hey, doll, let me tell you something. You want to hang on to your man? You got to show a lot more leg than that. You know what? Because I'm such a sport, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to give you a fighting chance. Come out with me to the mall. We'll go to Saks, maybe Lord & Taylor. I'll get you a nice, sexy dress and a nice pair of sexy shoes to put on those size 12 mules of yours. I've seen telephone poles with smaller feet than that, okay? We'll dress you up, we'll bring you back, we'll let your guy see you, and then he can decide which of us he likes better. Okay, what do you say? We got a deal? Why are you doing this for me? I told you, I want to give you a fighting chance. So, we dress you up, and we see who he likes better. What do you say? Fine, I'll go shopping with you. Great. When do you want to go? How about right now? Sounds good. Come on, let's go. Hey kids, we're going out. Totals. Coffee, George, I'm going out. I'll be back shortly. Possibly alone. Kathy, what was that all about? Forget it, George. You wouldn't understand. Phyllis, have you seen Stephanie and Rhonda? I can't find them anywhere. Oh, you haven't heard? Heard what? Oh my God, they killed each other. No, well, not yet anyway. Phyllis, what happened? Rhonda took Mary Poppins to the mall to do some clothes shopping. Oh no. Oh yes, she's gonna dress her up like a 42nd Street hooker. Oh no. This is priceless. Mary Poppins dressed up like a hoe. I can't wait. Fellas, this isn't funny. Oh, come on. You're telling me you're not dying to see your gal's legs? Not like this. You don't understand. Stephanie isn't ready for this yet. The only reason she's doing this is because she thinks she's going to lose me to Rhonda. Hey, I've looked at Rhonda and I don't blame her. She has nothing to worry about. I don't want Rhonda. I want her. Well, it's too late. Any minute she's going to be walking through that door looking like something out of Taxi Driver. I am so looking forward to that. Well, I'm not. Not at all. Well, come on, doll. You know what you gotta do. You want me to wear this? No, I want you to run it up a flagpole and salute it. Of course I want you to wear it. I feel dirty just looking at it. You're supposed to feel dirty looking at it, doll. The dirtier you feel, the more he's gonna love it. Why do men want to see us dressed like this? Because men are pigs. Get used to it. Now chop chop. Get into that bedroom and get changed. I'm going to need a shower after this. Great, you two can shower together because he's going to need one too. Now go. Rhonda, you're home. Oh, hi, doll. Where's Stephanie? Oh, she's in the bedroom getting changed. Oh, great. Phyllis tells me that you're dressing her up like a 42nd Street hooker. More like a Brooklyn hooker. What's the difference? We're classier. Rhonda, Stephanie isn't ready for this yet. I know that. You do? Of course I do. Then why are you doing this? Because your girl's repressed and needs a push. I figure I'm the one to give it to her. You might just end up pushing her over the edge. Maybe, but she's not going to get over herself until she takes a chance. Besides, wait till you see her. She's drop dead gorgeous. Here she comes now. Oh my God. You like? Doll, he won't be able to speak for a while. Please say something. I had no idea you were so... So what? Ugly, repulsive, disgusting? Stop me when I come close. Doll, you're gorgeous. what she said. Wow. So I can keep it? Yes. But when you're ready to wear it. Not now. Sweet Cheeks, you have got a lot to work through. You do that, and then when you're ready to be with me, you can wear that dress. Trust me, I'll be waiting. You promise? I promise. So you want me and not her? It is no contest. Now please go inside and change. All right. Looks like he chose me. Was there ever a doubt? You know, I was just thinking. What about? I really do think my brother would have made a tasty turkey. You had this planned all along. You were never after me. Of course not. You're not my type. Too wishy-washy. But you two are made for each other. Hopefully this'll nudge you two a little closer together. You're an amazing woman. I know. Just don't spread it around. I got my reputation, you know. Besides, I got my eyes on somebody else. Somebody here? You got it, doll. But who can that be? Roy is your ex. Certainly you can't think. No, he and I are history. Well, George is too young for you and he's with Kathy. Love those kids. They're great together. Well, the only one left is... Oh, God. No. Hey, Steve! Have you seen the patches I got from the drugstore? I can't find them anywhere. Iggy, they're in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. Thanks, Steve. I thought they were acne pads. Iggy? He's adorable. He's also a recovering drug addict. I know. You know? A gal on the street can tell these things. A gal on the street? You're better off not knowing. I just don't want to see Iggy get hurt. Heard that, cutie? Not in a million years. I think I'd be good for him. And I think he'd be good for me, too. Well, I hope so. I got a good feeling about it. In the meantime, don't you got a shower you gotta be taking? As soon as Iggy gets out of the bathroom. You know, you're really something else. Yeah, I sure am. Well, hello there. Hey, I heard what you did. I've done a lot of things in my day, so you'll have to give me a little more. You know what I'm talking about. Taking Mary Poppins out shopping. Oh, that. It's the least I could do. You realize that could have backfired and blown up in your face. Ah, but it didn't. That's all that matters. In the meantime, I think I brought those two closer together. Maybe. I also hear that you're thinking about going after Iggy. Boy, what a bunch of yentas. This place really likes to talk. Iggy's not wound too tight, so please be careful with him. Relax, I would never hurt the guy. Like you never hurt me? Hey, I was a different girl back then. I've grown a lot since. Well, I know you've been through a lot. Haven't we all? It doesn't get easier, does it? I miss her more and more every day. I can still smell her perfume. I told her she was too young to wear that stuff, but she didn't listen. Stubborn like her mom. Well, you know what they say about the apple in the tree. Well, since you're making a move on Iggy, I guess you're going to be staying for a while. A little while anyway. We'll see how things work out with him.
Well, in the meantime, it seems like you won over the whole family.
And you thought I was just a great pair of legs?
I'm sorry things didn't work out for us.
Hey, it was all my fault. I was possessive and jealous. My 2 marriages after that didn't turn out any better. The only good thing that came out of them was my daughter Rosie. And now she's gone.
I'm sorry, Rhonda.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Look, if you ever want to talk,
Isn't that what we just did?
I'll see you around.
Oh, Rhonda. When is it going to be your turn? Good morning.
Oh, good morning, sweet cheeks. So, how'd your session with Dr. Einstein go last night?
It didn't.
What do you mean it didn't?
I cancelled it.
Why would you do something like that?
Because I'm a coward.
Steph, you're one of the bravest women I know.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not. Look, you've got to get help, or you're never going to get over your trauma.
Don't you think I know that?
Do you want me to go with you?
Oh, bloody hell no. It's bad enough I have to spill my guts to that man. I don't want to do it with you listening in.
Well, then you're going to have to bite the bullet and do this. Otherwise, we are never going to be together.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Call him back and make it for tonight.
All right. Where's Rhonda?
I don't know. I got up and she was already gone. In fact, she and Iggy are both gone.
You don't think they...
It's a possibility.
You trust her with him?
Actually, I do. Look what she did for us.
Please, she tried to turn me into a prostitute.
And a damn good-looking one.
You really liked the way I looked?
You took my breath away.
So you think I have nice legs?
They blow Rhonda's away.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not. And I can't wait till we can be together. But that is not going to happen until you talk to Dr. Einstein.
You know, I hate when you're right. I'm going to get washed up before I get dressed. Do you need the bathroom before I go in?
Already taken care of.
Seriously? This early?
After dreaming about you all night? Yes, this early.
You dreamt about me?
In Technicolor.
How was it?
Let's just say they could never make a movie out of it that you could take your kids to see.
Oh my, that bad?
No, that good.
I hope someday the real thing is as good for you.
I have no doubt it will be.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
No, sweet cheeks? I have no doubt it will be. Not with those legs. Wow.
I'm glad you called me back to reschedule. I was concerned. So how does this work? I've never been to therapy before. Why don't you start by telling me what you hope to get out of these sessions? Ultimately, I want to get to a place where I can totally give myself to the man that I love. But you can't now? No, I can't. Do you have any idea why? I know exactly why. So then why don't you tell me? Many years ago, I went on a date arranged by my mum. It was to an elder gentleman. It was a tel de bore. Anyway, we were in the car and he tried to put his hand under my dress. I told him no, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Anyway, I managed to get away, but ever since that night, it has been impossible for me to allow a man to touch me. I see that you're a very lucky lady. I'm lucky that I was almost sexually assaulted. No, you're lucky that you actually know the source of your problem. Some people have no idea why they feel like they do. Okay, so what's the cure? Well, it's not that simple. Somehow I didn't think it would be. We have to understand why the incident makes you feel like you can't let a man touch you. And how do we do that? By understanding exactly what it is you're afraid of. I don't follow. What do you think is going to happen if a man touches you? It's his actually touching me that I'm afraid of. Why? I don't know. I guess I'm afraid he'll hurt me. In what way? Sexually. I guess I'm afraid he's going to force me to have sex with him. And the act of that will physically hurt you? I suppose so. But what if the sex was consensual? Wouldn't the actual act itself still hurt you? Physically, there's no difference. But there is a difference. In the one instance I want it, and in the other instance I don't want it. But that's not physical, that's emotional. Your problem is, even though you want to have sex with this man, you can't allow yourself to. You think that having sex, it is going to physically hurt. So you're saying it won't? Not at all. If you tense up during the act of sex, it could very well physically hurt. You need to be able to relax enough so that you are able to have sex. In men, this leads to erectile dysfunction. But how can I relax when I'm so afraid of being touched? And thus we have the vicious cycle that goes round and round and round. So the only way I'm going to be able to allow a man to touch me is by relaxing. And the only way I'm going to be able to relax is to not worry about the man touching me in the first place. That's pretty much it. We call it the chicken and egg syndrome. But there's no answer to that. So we make our own answer. We force one of the two actions. Either we force you to relax so you can let a man touch you, or we force you to let a man touch you so you could see that once he does, it's not so bad. But what if neither is possible? We keep working on you until you break down and give in to one of those two actions. And how long will that take? No way to tell. It could be weeks, months, even years. Some people are never able to overcome their demons. Dr. Einstein, I don't have years. I need my man as soon as possible. And hopefully that desperation will lead you to a solution, but it is not going to happen overnight. Is there any hope for me? Of course there is. Just have a little faith and don't miss any more appointments. Don't worry, I won't.
Hi, Steve, I'm not Captain America, Rogers here, with another installment of Timeshare Tidbits. Eventful weeks are starting to get to be the norm around here. This week, Rhonda dragged Sweet Cheeks to the mall to doll her up like Jodie Foster. Was that ever an eye-opener? Turned out to be just the thing we needed for our relationship. Who knew that woman was so smart? Yeah, she's more than just a great pair of legs. In the meantime, it looks like she's set her sights on Iggy. And they might just get together if he can ever find his patches. Stephanie started her therapy with Dr. Einstein this week, and it looks like she's got a long road ahead of her. That's okay. I'm not sure I can handle seeing her in that dress for a while. Wow. At least now I know what I'm in for. Ultimately, it all comes down to one thing. Can Stephanie get over her fear of being touched? Unfortunately, nobody can answer that. So the next few weeks, months, or God forbid even years, could prove to be very stressful for both of us. I guess as long as she keeps the spandex pants on, I'll be okay. But if not, there's always the cold showers. Now, if only I could figure out what the deal is with Steph's brother Charles and turkeys. Rogers out.